Okay, now have I moved it out of the way?
No, you didn't move it at all. There's no physical body to this thing.
Okay, so I literally
just tried to push, and your arm and the rations just went through it.
Yeah, so physical things can't harm this thing.
If I wounded emotionally.
Yeah, I was about to say emotionally wounded.
Commander, what's going on?
Jane, is that you?
The other thing begins to the other one begins to kind of circle around and look like towards you.
Turner, I need you to distract this thing.
Am I alive?
No, you're not dead. You're bleeding very heavily, but you are not dead. You can still move and respond.
We can regrow any limb we lose here. We know that.
I want to say I'm lightheaded and irrational at the moment. Are you injured?
Yes, very badly.
I can help, and I'm just gonna kind of push myself into that room, but then kind of lose consciousness as I kind of float into the room.
Yeah, you just see his body just float.
Damn it, Turner.
You don't know what I just did for you!
Actually, when that happens, you see these two things begin to wind around and move towards Turner's unconscious body.
Yeah, that was the plan.
So here's a quick question, Commander, to Macmillan, but actually to Ty. They are tethered outside, right?
Yes.
So if we move the ship, they'll come with the ship. If we don't move too fast, the thing that can just move through walls might move out of the ship because it'll stay in place as the ship moves, right?
That's a theory.
We don't know any more.
A game theory.
I want you to push
space theory.
So the thing is in the back of the ship, right? Towards the hatch?
There are now two of them kind of winding around, closing in on Turner's unconscious body.
And he's towards the front of the ship.
He's in between the flight deck and the mid deck.
And I'm towards the back of the ship. So I would have to dodge whatever we move through.
Sure, if you want to get to the front, yeah.
Unless we move sideways. I think the space shuttle can do that in space.
Drift? Tokyo?
It's got air
Tokyo drift.
So it can
drift.
Go with the yaw or whatever.
Those are like more stabilizers, right? So they don't even move fast in general.
But they might be fast enough to move the thing out of my way.
Maybe.
But they wouldn't sever the tether or kill the people on the... Yeah.
No. We're not trying... I don't want to move too fast because I don't want to kill Dan.
Yeah.
You heard it here. You heard it here, folks.
During these times, if that's something you'd like to do, you can roll a pilot spacecraft.
Yeah, that would have to be...
at negative 20%
Please
for maneuvering rocket.
It would be pretty neat if you saved Turner's life, although I don't think Turner's going to survive back to Earth with no arm.
Move the ship in whatever direction won't kill Turner and me.
I'll see what happens.
I trust you, Macmillan.
We got boners about
together.
Turner. I don't think Turner's going to live like 2 minutes more.
56 out of 60.
No,
good.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody's so goddamn close tonight.
You use maneuvering things, these maneuvering rockets, just to move a little bit. These things move alongside still, and then you see them wrap around Turner's body and just turn it to the front.
Ooh.
Fuck. We didn't do it right.
There's me. Did I help? I said right before.
These things
Turner, so many people died.
So many people died.
I don't even have a left arm anymore, or a left hand. I used to jack off with that hand. You know that? Like, that was my favorite one. And everything. Now I have to, like, use a bony hand, I think? I don't even know. This is your fault, Turner.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
I had Jane, and I had my left hand, and now I got none of those things.
You took everything from me, Turner.
I want you to know that before you die.
So, I've been dead for 2 minutes.
He is a literal slush of body as you are talking to this. Actually, roll a sanity check as you talk. Yeah, as you see this happen.
Okay, what is that again? Okay, I got a 100 out of 79.
That's very bad.
Wait, right? A 1 in 0, 0.
No, it's a 1. That's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say you're just kind of losing it, and you were just you were talking to this body, but actually don't take anything for it.
Yeah, I think all zeros would be 100.
All zeros is 100. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I read it as 1 in 0, 0, so I read 100.
You hear over your comms. You need to re-enter the atmosphere and come back to Earth.
Not without that guy. Damn.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, roll for you're gonna have to roll a. Actually, I need you to roll one more spacesuit check, Mr. Hamlet.
Hamlet. Don't you die during this.
28.
That's
Then
fine.
one more.
Yeah.
Then a 41. I have a 50, so I passed on both of them.
Look at that, right at the end. The right stuff.
Yeah. Roll a power check.
Oh. Oh, that's... Did I lose power last time or no?
You shouldn't have lost power. Sanity, that's not power.
Standing, I have 53 out of 60 then.
Yeah.
I knew I lost like a permanent stat or something, I thought. Oh no, I didn't. I passed last time.
Pass.
So,
yeah,
I'm good.
You take 4 physical damage as this thing continues to wind up through your side. Your name tag blurs. And it continues to travel through your arm as you just kind of carelessly float into the airlock.
Towards the airlock or into the airlock?
Into where the airlock, you have to open it.
Okay,
But
so all I gotta do is open it on my end and get him in.
Yep.
What about the other asshole?
He is currently just... Yeah, you
pushed him into space.
Yeah, but he's still tethered, isn't he?
Yeah, he was still tethered.
He's still tethered, you guys did a good job, but he's farther away, still doing the same thing.
Okay.
He's made no attempts to try to get back. And you can
Here's
hear...
the thing about tethers.
Get him in and let's go.
Here's the thing about tethers, Macmillan. I'm going to tell you because everybody else is dead or not in the ship. All I got to do is open the hatch and cut his tether. And I got this wicked Rambo knife that I bought on eBay last week.
Brought it to
Just
space.
because I was thinking I might use it on someone else.
Listen, hurry up or I'm leaving.
Or you got it, old buddy. Ha!
And or cycle the space lock, close it off, and he is inside. Dan, in his now blurred spacesuit name, just you see the blood coming from his mouth.
Can I give him a pep talk to keep him alive, like in a movie?
I don't feel so good, Mr. Hooper.
Mr. Hooper, what am I, your dad? I shake him and everything. I'm like, well, I shake him with my right hand because my left hand. I shake him and I'm like, Dad, you can't die here. I'd hate you more if you left Jane alone than if you just banged her behind my back. You understand me, boy?
I wasn't
Things
so
are
sure
right.
you pulled me in, Commander Hooper, because I did it.
I know you did. I know you did, son. I know you fucked my wife.
I really didn't think you knew.
No, I knew the whole fucking time. She used to text me during.
Oh, God.
She'd send me your dick pics.
Can we leave now?
Can I take like 1 point of HP to die of embarrassment?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that if you like to.
I'm gonna die in your arms right now.
You can't die in my arms because you gotta go back to Jane.
You have such a sweet face.
Can I hug him?
You can hug him with
And it's
your
all mush.
face mush as you do this.
No.
And I die.
Now my ex-wife will be miserable.
Millen, based on the conversation
This
on
was supposed to be safe.
McMillan, the most healthy person on the ship right now.
doing fine. Pilot back to Earth.
Yep.
Am I still alive, or did I die doing that?
No, you just don't. You feel like crap. You're not dead, but you are hurt immensely. Actually, roll sanity too.
Oh.
Watching him die.
Oh, I don't have to though, right?
I got a 64 out of 79.
Okay.
You take 1.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you roll McMillan pilot.
Yeah, I got a 29 out of
Very good.
60.
Do you know
Finally
we
not
have
a borderline roll.
We have abort protocols, buddy. We gotta keep in mind during this part of the ship.
Yeah.
They didn't want him to die.
Okay.
I know what his penis looks like.
Jonathan, you are piloting like this spacecraft right down the way it needs to go expertly, as you always do. And what you see, Captain, as you are not in a seat during this. You are not like tethered in anywhere. You're just standing, cradling the corpse of Dan Hamlet.
Oh no.
Me and sorry. You said captain. I thought you meant
Commander Hooper.
yeah.
You are not
That's fucking right. Okay. I
Commander.
go through like 87 years of military school or whatever, and fighting 6 wars.
Are not sitting down or strapped in for this. What you see before you black out is you see upon re-entry into the atmosphere, you feel your consciousness fading, and the body of Turner, which is once again slush, you see these 2 things wrapping around it, these weird angles and shapes that don't make sense. As you begin to re-enter and as you begin to black out, you see all their sharp edges begin to smooth as they are pressed down and fade from your vision as you go unconscious.
Here's my reaction.
Donovan McMillan, doing fine. You make an emergency landing and you save this shuttle. Roll a sanity check.
And I thought that ICE's in-flight crew escape system might have to come into play. Guess not.
I got a 58 out of 70.
Good. You lose 1 sanity from helplessness as you realize your career is probably now over.
Damn it.
Wait, am I dead? Am I in the...
No.
Okay.
No, but like 6 people died on this mission.
It's not his
That's
fault.
not my fault. I got them there safely.
Nope, it is not your fault. You did a great
Turner
job.
paid for his crimes by fucking dying.
My horrible crimes against humanity.
In Jellowed. What do you want from us?
As we cut to 6 months later, I'm actually okay. Let's talk. We're gonna talk about this for a second. How do both of you feel about your character? How do you guys feel about McMillan and Hooper? What are your feelings on this? Tell me right now.
I mean, I stayed in one spot the whole time, so I kind of just heard things. So I'm not really exactly sure what really happened.
Okay.
Like I just heard people screaming and then nothing, and then I heard people
Can we do a post-mortem instead? We're at a backyard barbecue and somebody served us some Jell-O, and I'm holding it, and I'm eating it, and it shakes in my hand, and images of Dan's dick pics from my ex-wife come to my head, and I think about what he must look like inside that sloshy space. And I'm haunted.
I'm haunted by that dick.
You know, where are my sunglasses to hide my tears?
But it doesn't work.
But I can't hide from myself. And I'm not at a backyard barbecue. I'm in my own 1-bedroom apartment. Alone.
With my one hand that I can't jerk off with anymore.
With my robot hand that sucks at jerking me off.
That sucks at jerking me off.
Not even what I wanted to add.
Is it better or worse?
You're way outside. Out of the ballpark weird. Roll luck, both of you. We're gonna do it this way. How would I intend it? We're gonna do it this way.
Roll luck.
Bedroom apartment.
Okay, hold on a second.
The luck?
Okay,
It's
luck.
not that. It's not that. It's just what? Tell me what you rolled.
Just tell you what you.
It's a
I rolled
50-50. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I rolled the 69.
Hell yeah, that's an auto pass.
Because that's the right stuff.
Well, I rolled a 90.
Okay. So here's what happened. We cut to about 6 months later.
Oh, damn it! You know what?
No, there is a lot more that happened.
Okay.
Not a lot more, but this is the epilogue. The public face of the launch was a stony. The mission is secret, and you are not allowed to know anything about it. Upon return, it is a major malfunction in the atmospheric components caused an internal fire, which explains any physical injuries to the personnel and even the destruction of the craft. The two of you who are left find your careers absolutely wrecked. Some of the pilots, both of you, are grounded after the hearings pin as much of the blame on you as Skazlo and Woolric, who organized this entire fiasco. Skazlo is disgraced and serves as a scapegoat, and he retires. Woolric is relieved of command due to health reasons. So we cut about 6 months later. What is your sad life look like now, Hooper?
We're at a barbecue. I think I've already David, when you do the YouTube video, just use the first tip.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah.
So, other than being in your apartment, what is Hooper's everyday like? What does his life look like now? What does he do other than stay in his apartment? Anything?
I work at a where's the status? Working in Aldi's, bagging groceries for people with my one robot arm that NASA provided me for being a good sport about hiding all this, and people ask me about it all the time, and I'm just too tired to respond anymore.
Around, you probably get the not great shifts. So at 10 p.m. on a Thursday, as you are bagging groceries, a man comes through. He wears black aviators mirrored. He has shock white hair and a shock white beard, which look premature for his around maybe 30 years old age. You are bagging just a solitary bottle of scotch. He looks like he's in his 30s, maybe. You are clearly in your, at this point, it's 6 months later, probably in your
26 years old.
No, not what was discussed. This man says, Mr. Commander Hooper?
Nobody's called me Commander in a long time. Like 6 months.
He gives you a brief salute.
Oh.
I'd like to have a conversation with you, maybe over this bottle of scotch.
What about?
I think they'll save that for establishment in the bottle of scotch.
What? I'm gonna need more than that, buddy.
Free booze?
Is this the Avengers? Are you finally regretting? Because I gotta say, I've been ready for this for a long time. It's what, 2010, so the Avengers like just came out.
But I unfortunately have not seen that flick, but
oh Jesus, it's so good. They've never done anything like it before. Sorry.
Just come with me and have a brief conversation about whatever kind of movies you're into and some free booze. I'd much appreciate that, Commander.
Well, the last time I was offered a ride, I watched my best friend turn into Jello in my arms. My best friend, who I had working knowledge of his penis, turned into Jello in my arms, along with his penis.
He kind of talks, looks around this near empty Aldi's, and says, "Well, I'd like you to tell me, damn near all about it."
You really want to know all about his penis?
Maybe leave that part out, but all about the joke.
There's not much left to tell. I'm not helping you.
Let's wrap this up, man.
Do you want me to get in the car?
That'd be great.
Okay.
And the two of you drive away into the night. A bottle of scotch between you in his black.
We're not driving, right? Somebody else is driving.
He is driving you. No, he's not drinking the bottle.
Okay. I'm like, we gotta be. This is fucked up.
He is taking you somewhere in this black Chevy Tahoe. After the Aldi's closed after your shift. Then we shift across town to Donovan McMillan's place where he lives, residence, whether it be apartment or a house. What we see is as we kind of scope through this place, is we see a bed, and as the camera pans downward, we see blood, and we see bullet holes, and we see the corpse of Donovan McMillan with 2 gunshot wounds to the head and 1 through the chest. And we hear a voice say, "I didn't think you had to do that. I mean, I already got him." And you hear a grunt from another taller, broader man. Alright, the job's done. I guess Hooper's next. And we see 2 figures in black suits and matching black ties walk out the front door. And that's where we'll end this evening.
I want to shoot on Aldi's back.
Something that doesn't exist, by the way. All these.
Yeah, I just saw that.
We were gonna bring it up, but I didn't.
It's gonna take him 5 minutes, not 10.
Hey, I offered to let these
You have to buy your own bags at Aldi's and bag your groceries yourself.
I love it though that they gave you a job that literally doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's because I'm a veteran.
Second, whose life is sadder? The one who's bagging groceries at Aldi's or the one buying scotch at Aldi's?
I'm both of those guys.
I hope they sell alcohol at all these do that.
I don't think they do
Sell
either.
beer, but that's
it. For the purposes. In this reality, they do.
This isn't
So
the weirdest.
This
This is the same reality that had weird dimensional angles in space, and we also have had Cthulhu show up a couple of times. I think it's so.
Oh, what a ride.
The most unbelievable thing.
Just take off
I'm
clothes.
tired from it. Like,
God, yeah.
like physically tired. Like, not sad, it was just like up and down, up and down. I laughed.
That's the stuff.
There were 2 times I cried. Like, I laughed so hard I cried.
I should have just killed us all. I should have left you. I should have just left.
Should have gone to the moon.
I'm Ty. Let's go around and let's go around everyone say their name, where we can find you, and your favorite moment. We will start in order of death, so we'll start with Maria.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Hi, I'm Maria. You can find me at Happy Capture. Like I said before, I died. It was bad. My favorite moment, God, just this. The start of. No. I take that back. These new fucking accents, Ty, are just killing me. I just died. I can't.
He only busted out the new voices for birthdays.
Can't wait to mess you now.
Now we gotta deal with sad, old, boring man for like
For the next forever. I'll throw it to Tom, birthday boy, that one.
I'm Tom Bruno. I'm releasing a book October 4th called In the Orbit of Sirens, which you can look up on any social media network under TA Bruno Author, like Instagram.com/TA Bruno Author, all that stuff.
The novel features Commander Jack Hooper.
It's all about him. It's all about him and his struggles with his dick.
It's everything I know about it. My favorite novel is The Right Stuff, which I'm so glad I own for this. It's actually a really good novel. My favorite moment was probably the first time I really threw it in Chris's face that I knew he fucked my ass up. Because he just turned beet red. It was super funny and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I know I did break into laughter, but I tried not to.
So good.
That would be my favorite.
What are you gonna throw it to?
Reaction. Throw it to Jason.
Hey. I'm Jason. Find me at Cuddler. You'll also see me this entire weekend, as I've stated multiple times already. My favorite part. I mean, yeah, most of it was just me dying between Dan and Hooper. Just the back and forth. It was just too good.
I feel like there was a nice redemption arc in there, though.
There was.
I mean, maybe.
I would have died.
There was a redemption arc in there. I don't know about a nice one.
I was genuinely devastated that Dan died.
I wanted that part to happen. I really thought about cutting in and just being like, nope, fuck it, and leave.
No,
I thought you
No, we gotta go.
you wouldn't do that because you got the right stuff.
All right, Dave.
Burping. Hang on. Okay. Hi, I'm Dave. I've had 6 beers and you can find me at Mystery Mythos on Twitter, and I run the Mythos Mystery Society Twitter and
It's his
YouTube
birthday.
and podcast. It's not my birthday. It's birthday in 2 days, but I'm pre-celebrating. But my favorite part of the night was definitely just Tom's character and the interactions between him and Dan.
Terrible.
Because you can tell Chris was trying to put in a genuine effort to have like a serious role play, and then Tom's just completely fucking it up. But like in such a great and stupid hysterical way that like really kind of does fit with Delta Green a little bit, because all of our characters are kind of fucking weird.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah,
so
so
weird.
it's just like, just really funny, and also the ending, because that was interesting. On a different note, I
Yeah.
guess you could say.
A meta note.
Yeah,
Yeah, just kill all my friends.
but
I do want to point out that my character, the pre-gen sheet, given everything that happened in the first half, it literally says the only thing he thinks is better than sex is piloting. That was
That's
the
amazing.
motivation for all of that.
That's awesome.
That was
I do
good.
like
It
playing
was
Turner.
good.
Turner was super interesting because I've never played a doctor before, but now I feel like I have to make like an actual doctor character in something. But with that, I'm gonna toss it over to Chris.
Hi, my name is Chris. You can find me here today, tomorrow night, and the night after that, as well as Dice Priority for Monsters of the Week. And then I have another adventure we're going to run a couple weeks after that, which will be a Call of Cthulhu one, which should be pretty cool, pretty spooky. My favorite part, playing the straight man to Tom's like craziness to like have.
I'm really glad you did.
It's like a role reversal. You're
I tried,
usually like
isn't
the-
it? That's usually my guy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold that so hard. That's you saw me like turning red. I was just trying not to laugh, and I couldn't help it. Like I just like I was holding it so hard, I started crying because I was trying not to laugh.
I was crying. I had the sunglasses on, but honestly, there was a lot of times where I was like,
And
laughing.
then just Tom's up along. I'm eating jello at a memorial, and then my one
It's not a
picture.
barbecue, but it's not. It's not my apartment.
Just that small series, just like those 3 sentences. Like, I really don't know, but those 3 sentences were it. Like you could have stopped there. It was great.
This is such a good birthday like drinking game.
Oh my God.
I only had 1 beer too. Like I don't drink all that much. I had like I had like 2 glasses of water and a beer, and I'm just that was
It was good.
it was
was
so
so good.
extreme.
I only had 1 drink too.
There you go.
One drink.
That's it. Ty, back to you.
I'm Ty. You can find me at Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. You can find me here. You can find more times this weekend. You can find me on Tuesdays at Dice Priority for Monster of the Week. We have started a campaign where both Maria and Chris are there. It's a lot of fun and spooky. My favorite moment. Everyone said Chris and Tom, so I do want to. my favorite moment of that was how fast it degenerated. Like, oh, it might be a slow build up, like when I'm handing out these character sheets that comes out in space. Immediate, like session 1, 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Fuck my wife.
Did you fuck my wife? I feel like I kept it a little more subtle than that.
No.
I was laying it on the thick, but not like obviously thick.
Oh, it was pretty thick.
Well,
thick as boy.
Obvious, yes, but not straight out saying it.
It was so good though.
It was movie obvious.
It's like a minor note on my character sheet. It's nothing big. It's just a little like one sentence blurb, and it turned into like the major thing.
Oh, I made it once I read it on my sheet that I know, but I don't know you know I know. I made it my entire character.
My favorite part is the fact that Turner was the last choice for this mission for as far as field surgeons go, and thanks to that, I barely care about any of you guys. So like hearing all of your dramas come up was just like, oh god, come on,
Oh, God.
so good.
The way the way the choices you make in the module was a lot of fun too. Like the reason Hamlet was supposed to die from the gas instead of Belton, but you'd assembled yours and was successful doing it. That's why you survived. That was surprising but fun.
Yeah, that's
Well,
interesting.
Would there be
Survive.
a scenario? Is there a version of this where they both survived that?
Yes. There's a scenario where a lot of things can happen. But in order for that to happen, they both would have had it assembled correctly. They both would have had to make all those rolls back to the ship correctly, and you would have had to roll to open the airlock and shut it down.
Knowing our luck.
Me and you just beat Martian Gothic, so I was just like, yeah, let's do some sci-fi horror. Yeah.
What role did I do where I literally got it like on the dot?
I think electronics fun, but yeah, that was.
No, I don't think it was the electronics one. I think it was one before that. I think it was a spacesuit.
Well, we can talk about this meta stuff after we get offline. But with that,
Oh yeah.
it was the Mythos Mystery Society, and this is BRUNOPALOOZA 2020, and I'm 6 beers deep. we're signing off. We're brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies. Drink
Fuck my wife.
You fucked my wife? Did you fuck my wife? I was gonna say drink responsibly, but that's so much better.